with a box of little things. Yeah, I got a bunch of little things here. Let's put that away. And let's start with the most recent thing I just got, and then we'll work our way up to all these others. This is a blind box from Bandai. It's called Mini Godzilla Collection. And the box itself is a little building. Isn't that cute? Okay, I think it's stuck. Maybe this way. I don't know what slider. I think I can cut it off neatly. Yeah. Oh, I see. It sticks in. Confusing. Okay. So there was a black building, a white building, and a yellow building. I got the blue one. You can see the yellow. Wait, is the yellow one Mothra? Could I have known what this was? I don't know. I'll have to check out to see if anyone knows what the secret to getting Mothra is. So I got the blue one, and this appears to be I'd say OG Godzilla. Yeah. First, for some reason, the way the hands were out, I thought maybe that was Shin. But no, we got yellow spines with the rounded, and we got a little ear. And 4 toes. Yeah, that's how you know. So that's cute. And then the building goes back together. And he could attack the building. Why not? So this is kind of cool. But that building's really big. But it makes a great display stand if you have all the different buildings and the different figures. I should have looked up to see how many figures there are. Let's see. Bought this at my local comic book store. And I want to say it was $8 for one. I don't see the price on it. Well, there wasn't a plastic wrap around that. I'm not sure. So I will keep looking to see if there's any more of them. And also look up to see pictured, and it's really, really hard to see. There's a Ghidorah, Mothra, Mechagodzilla, and 2 Godzillas. So probably original Godzilla and a later Godzilla. Or maybe it's just one that's gray and one that's black. Hard to tell. Alright, well, let's do the usual figure stuff. There's a seam here, but there's no movement. Yeah, there's no movement anywhere. You can see where the head came on, but there's 0 movement. It's a fairly soft, but not hollow. The uniform color is this dark gray with light gray on the tips. The eyes are colored and nothing else. The teeth are not colored. In the picture here, you can see he has white teeth, but alright, so this is Bandai Mini Godzilla Collection. Each sold separately. Okay. Official Toho. The usual stuff. So we'll see if I can get any more of those. Awesome. Oh man, I'm a little miserable today. There we go. All right, I'll put him aside. Now, what other little things? Oh, here, I'll put them in the corner so you can see them. So, recently, as I mentioned, I started watching Monarch. So good. It's time for me to rewatch it, though. And everywhere in the airports, they had these signs for Godzilla evacuation. And I was like, I want a sign that says that. I want to hang it somewhere in my house. But there's a person on eBay selling these. These are like 2 inches by 5 inches, a little smaller than an index card. Godzilla evacuation area with the silhouette, very much like they had in the TV show. You get a pack of 4. I bought 2 packs. And as you can see, they point in different directions. So this is great. And I bought 2 packs because I wanted to be special. Also, sometimes my friend David takes my stickers from me. He doesn't get the Godzilla stickers though. So I think these are really cool. They are really excellent stickers. I can't tell you if they're vinyl or what, good for your water bottle, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing with these. Framing them and hanging them around the house. But I thought this was cool. And if I could also find these as a, you know, maybe an 8.5 by 11 sized poster, that would be cool as well. Awesome. Super. Oh yeah. Let's see, I thought I had this picture. Let me see if I can. I'm looking for the picture that I made, and I forgot to load it up. Here it is. Sorry about this. Well, there's technological stuff first. Okay. So these are Godzilla Sobi? I don't know. Puppet mascots. I also bought those at the Crescent City. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figures and maybe a mystery figure. There's always a mystery figure. So this is the first package I got, and I tore it, so that's why it looks so weird. But I don't have all of them. I got 2 shins. My Duke's duplicate. Oh no, 3? Wait. No, that's different. Sorry. Freaked out a little. 2 Shin Godzillas. Wait, are they? Hang on. They don't look the same. Well, I mean, they're the same, but they don't quite look the same. Like, the tail is different. That's really strange. I feel like I got some kind of rip-off version or something. What is that? Anyway, I'm calling them 2 Shin Godzillas. A Ghidorah, so they all have like a holes in the bottom because they're fingy puppets. You should have to use 3 fingers for Ghidorah. A mecha, and that's the barrel-bellied OG mecha with that weird rounded barrel belly and yellow eyes. This looks like Burning Guts, like it's supposed to be Burning Godzilla, because he's got color in the front and red spines. And then this looks like it might supposedly be OG, the original 1954, because he's gray with the white spine. Maybe. He's got this wee dinky tail too, and ears, and 4 toes. This one, Burning, also has 4 toes. I think they went back to 4 toes at some point. They technically sort of have the same body. They're all kind of just these squat bodies. There's not a huge amount of difference between them except for some of the coloration. Yeah. So like I said, there's 9. No, that's you. They're like, what is wrong with you? Let me look at that picture again. Yeah, so there's Mecha, Biolante Beast Form, Destroya, second row Rodan, Mothra Larva, Ghidorah, Hedorah, Burning Godzilla. I mean, it could be more orange, but I think that's what it's supposed to be. Shin, another Shin, I don't know. Something weird. Now, as far as finger puppeting goes, they're really hard, so it doesn't really fit. I mean, maybe if you had big chunky fingers, but for me, they're very loose feeling. Finger puppet theater. Yeah. Kind of funny. Borderline chibi. All sort of squashed flat. But not the best. And I didn't even realize when I looked at the package that they don't have a proper Mothra. Maybe that's the surprise one. Mothra. That's all I want to talk about is Mothra. And I will be talking about Mothra a little bit later, so that's great. Ah! I dropped that. Hang on. I am getting overheated. All right. Fingy puppets. So when I was searching for anything Godzilla, Lego, or building block related, I found these things. Let me just move these guys up here. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to really be actively looking for more of these. I like that Ghidorah has 3 different faces, which I think is funny and proper. But I don't think I want to hunt for them. They're kind of weird, and you know, you're not playing with them as a finger puppet. Yeah. Anyway, but I have those. You're not. You're. So I've got 6 out of 9, I guess. No, technically I have 5 out of 9 because this is a duplicate. Yep, sorry about that. But when I went searching for Godzilla Lego or Godzilla building bricks, I came across these. And I've had these before. They're basic. Let's open one up. It's this bright blue one. So each one's different colors, but as you can see, it starts with a basic Lego body. And not those cheapy ones that you get at the dollar store, but this is proper Lego. You get a Ghidorah body, long spine and a tail. That just goes right in there. Oops, sorry legs. Snap. And then you've got some arms. And grippy fingers. That one is not going in. I need to hear it snap. Right, so not terrible, pretty cool, and he could be the same size as all your other Lego figures. That's fine. He can, obviously like Legos, the legs move, the arms move, the hands turn. That's about it. So I got this set either on Temu or Alibaba. So I have a red one that could be Burning Godzilla if you want. A purple one, Millennium? Millennium, is that you? This dusky green one. They're all the same. There's no variations. This gold colored one. This dark green one, which might be more of an actual color for a proper Godzilla. A black one. And this silver one. Quick look. Okay, so I see some differences here. The black one and the silver one and this gold one all have mechanical chest decal, whereas the other ones don't. They have like a chest, like a lizard. Yep, blue one, purple one, the red one. Now that the camera is actually zooming, nice. So you've got 3 variations of a mecha: black, silver, and gold. Reasonable. And then I got just some other colors, including this bright blue one. Oh, well, I guess this is the more modern Energized, right? He was blue. Oh, no, he was pink. He started out blue, and then he turned pink. Anyway, I'm not going to open all of them because you get the idea. They're all pretty much the same. And I'll use them at some point in some of my fun stuff. But I love it. I love it. I've had some of these before, and I think they did a better job on this one right now than in the past, than what I've seen. But I think this is pretty cool. I like it a lot. I like my Legos a lot. That guy. Okay, what else do I have? Where did I put that? I don't know. Hang on. I'm supposed to be organized and put stuff in a box, but no. Okay. All right. So part of my Twitch was also that I was going to be talking to everybody about books and about all kinds of stuff. So here we go. Nope, this is the wrong thing. Oh my gosh. Where did I put it? Oh, here she is. My goodness. So this is the IDW catalog, and most recent catalog, 25-year anniversary for IDW, and they put on the cover Mothra, which is the cover for the actual first issue of Mothra, Queen of the Monsters. So, give a good look at that. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like IDW is they create a lot of things, and I'm not entirely sure, you know, is it the universe that we're in? Is it the universe that Godzilla in the TV shows are in? It's kind of hard to tell. I think every comic book is different. Because certainly to get different authors, they get different writers and artists. So I think it is what it is. Like wherever this is set, I'm not entirely sure. So in this one, we are introduced to the idea that at some time in the past, Mothra had a big fight with a giant ant-based kaiju named Antra. Now, I'm not going to give any spoilers, like, too bad, but you see two girls, and Mothra actually loses this fight, and Antra takes over the world. And one of the girls is like, I hate you, Mothra, because you ruined my life, you ruined my family, you ruined everything by losing. And the other girl becomes a magical user who works for the two fairies. And the two fairies are depicted, I love it, with these little Mothra type antennas, the feather antennas. So these two girls, the two Mothra fairies, are, I guess they're going to maybe give their powers to the two sisters. But basically, after Mothra was killed, not just that Antra took over, but all of life on Earth is now dangerously in danger of being destroyed, because Mothra was the balancer, right? Not that Antra is particularly evil, because in a kind of twisty at the end, we see these two women who are the fairies for Antra, and they're about to have a chat with the two Mothra fairies. But the idea is that everybody has a place, and Antra is a destructive force, but also is balanced by Mothra. So with Mothra's absolute destruction, apparently, because she did not leave an egg, we are, you know, in danger of life and the planet being out of balance. They gave us a sneak peek of the next issue, where we have baby Mothra larva coming out, and the two girls, the two sisters, helping. Very cool. I think the art is really nice. Oh, also, you know, like everybody does these multiple covers, so this was actually one of the covers, which I think is really pretty grand. And this one with the two sisters. And then here's an ad for Godzilla vs. Chicago, which I finally found a copy of, so I'll be giving a review of that. And all the other, and then after that's going to be Godzilla vs. Los Angeles. And I think it said that the proceeds for this particular comic book is going to go for helping the people in Los Angeles who are affected by the fire. This is a series called Godzilla Skate or Die, which I did not get. It doesn't sound interesting to me. So, So, like the art in Mothra Queen of the Monsters, looking forward to a Mothra-centric storyline. But of course she dies. It's a terrible joke. Why do you keep killing Mothra? Spoiler, sorry if you haven't seen Godzilla x Kong, but Mothra shows up in there. And I knew, you know, there were some clues that we were going to see Mothra. Got excited. Immediately thought, oh God, they're going to kill her. But they didn't. Spoiler alert. She doesn't die in that movie. Oh, thank goodness. Anyways, this is the cover. It looks pretty darn good. And I have to rewatch now. I do have to rewatch Godzilla x Kong, because New Empire, because of what happened in Monarch, the TV show. And I'm like, okay, this is some world building you're doing, and I think that's pretty important. Okay. Oh, good, excellent. I think we're doing a pretty good time here. So just to wrap up, we had a little review of Mothra Queen of the Monsters. I showed you my Godzilla evacuation area signs that were inspired by the movie, or the TV show Monarch. A handful of Lego Godzillas, though probably not Lego, I know. This blind box set of finger puppets that I guess you can find wherever you find blind boxes. And this blind box set of minifigures, the figure itself doesn't look so bad. It's not as chibi looking as this guy is. This guy's very chibi. Finger puppets are very chibi. But this one, not so much. And then it comes in these buildings, which make a great display stand. So, I think pretty good all around. A lot of really good stuff here. Anyway, I think that's it for my little show and tell. And I'll take a little short break because I am very hot in here and I need some water. And when I come back from my short break, we are going to go back into building the Kong set. So, all right, well, thank you very much for watching this far, and I'll say bye-bye to my YouTube watchers because this is probably where I'm going to cut the video. And hope everybody comes back after the break. All right, see you then.